Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video I'm so excited to do. It's gonna be all about the new makeup releases that have been announced. This is my Will I Buy It series that I post every single Wednesday, where I chat with you over all these new products, talk about what I'm interested in buying and what I'm not so interested in buying. So if that sounds interesting to you, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, welcome. So I always start with my outfit of the day. So today, my dog is back here. Today I just have on a skirt. We're in an all black outfit today. I'm not really sure why, but this is just a skirt. Some shorts here, a skirt, and then a tank top from Amazon. They're both pretty new to me, but I've really been liking them, especially the skirt. I always want to say skirt, but the skirt, because it's just so comfortable and I feel like it fits me really well. So I did not do any filming on my look today because I don't really have a whole lot of makeup on. I'm filming this on Tuesday, but it's been kind of a crazy day. I went out to the hair salon that I go to make some content with them, which is why my hair looks all fresh and beautiful. And then I actually just got off the phone with my doctor, and I feel like my head is still kind of spinning right now. So if you catch me looking a little confused at certain points, I'm trying to still digest all of the information that she gave me. But if you've been following along, I've made a few videos on some health struggles that I'm having, and we now have all of the lab work in, my food sensitivity test in, stool sample has been processed. So I really have a really decent idea of my body right now, and a treatment plan for me, but it's a lot. It's a lot going on. So I will be making an update video that will be coming soon. But yeah, really found out a lot of information. Nothing super serious or terrible. That's good. That's the good thing. Nothing that cannot be fixed, nothing that cannot be treated. So all of that is a relief. But as always, I will link everything down below. I do have the Anastasia Nouveau Palette on my eyes. I just threw a couple of shades. I almost did no eye makeup, but I was like, I might as well do something. So I mostly just have Belle on my eyes today. A little bit of Fleur, a little bit of Isle is all. But I do have a look with this palette. And then I have two other looks that are on my Instagram. And I think I actually combined them together to put them up as a short the day before this video goes live. So you can see two more looks there. So this is now my fourth look with this palette, and I've really been enjoying it, really been liking it. I did also just place a pretty big Sephora haul recently, so that video will be coming soon, and I purchased another eyeshadow palette in there. Any guesses which one? But like I said, I always link everything in my description box, and my allergies are back full force, so my voice is sounding very cute, but I had a little reprieve from allergies and then they came roaring on back, so that's been super fun. But to get started, I have a couple items to show here in the beginning. So first, that Sigma Beauty did launch these mini palettes. I just got these in, so I'm so excited about this. These are the 4 new mini palettes from Sigma Beauty, and these are minis of their full sizes. So the Quartz Rosa, we have the Enchanted palette, the Ambiance, and then the Warm Neutrals. So I really like this idea. When I went to Minneapolis with Sigma Beauty for the new mod trip, we got to see some of the early releases, and these were one of them. And I was telling the brand that I was very excited for these because I love mini palettes. Like, I think that's a fantastic idea. But also because, you know, the Sigma palettes, they do retail for $49 for the 14 shades. And these are smaller versions, like if you still want to try the Sigma eyeshadow formula, or if, you know, maybe there's a palette you really enjoyed, such as the Quartz Rosa, but you're like, I don't think I need all 14 of those shades. Now you have a mini option to play with here. If I didn't say, these are $27. So I am very excited about this. Like I said, I just got mine in, so I will be doing some looks. I would love to know, is there any palette that you would most like to see me do some looks with, or just all 4 of them? I would love to know, but I really like the Quartz Rosa is my favorite. I have a video that I did several months ago where I ranked all of my Sigma palettes, and you know, I love the Quartz Rosa. The Warm Neutrals is super beautiful. The Ambiance I think is so stunning. And then of course we do have the Enchanted palette. So I'm really excited for the release. These are available now on the Sigma Beauty website. I am an affiliate with them, and my discount code is Samantha if there's anything that you are interested in grabbing. But I think that's pretty exciting. And then one more item that I got in PR, and this is a new collaboration. This is with Ofra and Waheeda. So this is a Waheeda Khan, and her collaboration is available now. I'm like, I have no idea what date it is, but this collection is available now. So it also has this makeup bag here. I did also get this one in the mail, if you can't tell. So we do have a palette in here, and this is the Caribbean Glitz palette. So this is one of the mini mix palettes, which has eyeshadows and then face shades, so bronzer, blush, and highlighter here. I really love, this is my first time seeing this, so I really love the shades that she picked out. I think it goes along so well with the name. Waheeda is so beautiful, and she does really just like a lovely colorful look. Her palette is available now on the Ofra Cosmetics website, and then she did also come out with a liquid lipstick, and this one is in the shade Henna. Again, I am an affiliate with Ofra. My discount code is Samantha. So that is the liquid lipstick that Waheeda came out with in her collection. So the mini mix palette is $39, and then the lipstick is $20, or if you want to get the PR set, which includes the bag full set, then it is going to be $49 for all of that plus the makeup bag. So a huge congratulations. I think this looks so fun. I will definitely be doing some looks with the Sigma products, and then definitely with the Ofra palette as well. So stay tuned, those will be coming soon, but I will have all of this linked in my description. I'm just gonna scoot over a little bit here so I can add in some photos. I don't think I said this in the beginning. Again, my brain is like in 1,000 directions right now. I've been doing weekly giveaways in the Will I Buy It videos, so stay tuned for the end till that. But it looks like we have a few new eyeshadow palettes coming out as well. I will link any accounts that I'm reading from down below, and I'm starting with HotFire.Makeup. So looks like we have a new mini palette coming from Urban Decay, and this is the Mini Wild West. No, the Mini Naked Wild West palette. There we go. So all I see right now is a mini. It's going to be available on the 22nd. So it's not available yet, so I'm not exactly sure the price tag, but this is a 6-pan palette. I know I have the Naked Sin in front of me, and I'll have this coming up in a video soon. I don't think it's up yet. It's definitely not up yet, because I have not edited it yet. But I do talk about this one in an upcoming video. This is the Naked Sin for Urban Decay. I use this more than I thought that I was going to. It's just a very kind of basic go-to palette for me. So I definitely haven't been minding it. I'll say though, like when I first saw that one, I was like, yeah, that doesn't look very exciting. And then even when I see this Naked Wild West, I'm like, I just don't think it's the most exciting, but I definitely try to remind myself that there is an audience for it. Not everyone has big makeup collections. Not everyone is a beauty content creator. Everyone consumes beauty YouTube on a regular basis. Like, I'm sure I could show this to a lot of my friends and they'd be like, ooh, that's pretty, I like that. So I try to remember that, but for me, it's not the most interesting. And like I said, I got the Naked Sin recently, so I'm gonna keep playing with that one. And then let's see, over on Trend Mood, I see a new palette or a new collection from Goss under Goss Makeup, the Smoky Quartz Luxury Eye Collection. This is inspired by 90s supermodels and includes the luxury eye palette in Smoky Quartz, which is $55. And there's also the Eye Kohl Pencil, which is gonna be $14, or the collection is $69. So this is gonna be available now on Beautylish. I haven't purchased any of these palettes from Goss. I really wanted to. I believe, was it the Pearl palette? There was one palette that when I was making a purchase from Beautylish, I wanted to grab, but it was out of stock. They are, you know, more expensive at $55. I feel like I've been seeing a lot of people not having the nicest things to say about this palette, which is actually kind of shocking to me, because I feel like Goss is one of those people that really has a lot of supporters around him, which is fabulous and great. Like, I'm not trying to say like he shouldn't, but it's one of those where times in the past, if I have said anything about Goss, or even just saying like I don't want a makeup product, like I get so much hate for it, and I'm like, okay. So I'm almost kind of surprised that some of the comments that I was seeing and some of the tags that I was in, people weren't really digging on it. This is what we're kind of used to from Goss, so nothing about this really shocks me. And again, is it like, do I sometimes look for things that are a little bit more eye-catching or a little bit more unique just because of my own personal collection? Sure, but I also try to remind myself that there's people that are going to really like this, especially those who are into more high-end or luxury makeup and they kind of still want those basics though. I feel like those would be a good audience for this. Kind of reminds me of like Victoria Beckham, and I have a few friends out here who don't consume beauty YouTube, but they like their more high-end and luxury makeup, and this is something that I feel like they would gravitate towards. And I think maybe Victoria Beckham is in my head because one of my friends was like pulling out some of her makeup products the other night. That was Victoria Beckham, and I was like, huh, that's interesting. I never know what my friends are gonna say or like what they're wearing, and it's so interesting to me as someone on the other side of the coin, like so interesting to me to hear like what they purchase and how they purchase and why they purchase and all of that. It's really fascinating to me. But to go back to this, like I feel like I could see a lot of people really enjoying this. Is it something that I feel like I absolutely have to have? Probably not. And I think with his palettes being more expensive, if I find the one that I really want, then I would go for it. Like I said, I believe it was the Pearl palette, but it was sold out. The eye pencil is not something that I need, so I don't think I'm going to be getting this one, especially because I bought the Nouveau palette. I just bought a new palette from NOTEPAD. A few more of these palettes that I've gotten in PR that I want to play with, so probably I'm going to skip on that one, but I'm curious and a little afraid to hear your thoughts. Right, and then I do see a new collaboration with Colourpop, and I saw them on TikTok. I think it was just this morning. Today feels like the longest day ever, but I saw them saying that they had a new collaboration coming up, and I was trying to guess what it was. I was like, I'm really not sure, but it is a new collaboration with Jasmine Chiswell. I'm not positive I'm saying that correctly, but this is going to be launching the 23rd, and it's inspired by vintage star-studded Hollywood glam. The collection includes 2 different 5-pan palettes. There's 3 different lip duos and 2 different luxe lip glosses. All right, so I'm not super familiar with the collaborator. I know I've seen her on TikTok because she is, if she's not a Marilyn Monroe impersonator, then she just does it really well. Like, I don't know, maybe she just does it for TikTok. I'm not exactly sure, but she is that like pinup 50s beauty. Like, I mean, she's just absolutely gorgeous, but I can remember seeing some of her videos and being like, well, she's teaming up with Colourpop, so a big congratulations to her. So we have a look at the collection. I really like I'm someone, I don't know what it is about the 50s and this kind of like old school Hollywood, like old glamour. What is it that draws us in so much? Like, I really wonder what that is. But I was really intrigued by the collection and some of the photos that I was seeing. But for the actual products, I'm not sure anything really draws me to it so much. Again, I feel like it's one of those where I like the packaging and I like the concept a lot. Lip duos, I like the idea of that because it has the lipstick and the lip liner, the Colourpop Beeper lip liner on. And I talked about this last week about how I got the big box of lip pencils. And it's so funny because I was just going through and I was trying to find, you know, like a nude liner. And I was going through and I was pulling them out and I was looking, like I was just looking like this. And I was like, ah, no, I don't think so. Then I pull another one out and I pulled one out and I was like, yes, this is the one that I want to use. And I looked at the name and it was Beeper. And I was like, well, that's weird. Because Beeper was Beeper back in the day. So I just thought that was so funny that me not even looking at the names, I pull out Beeper. But it's what I'm wearing today with one of the Colourpop glosses in La Jolla. Is this anything that I feel really drawn to? Not, it's almost like one of those that I want to like it more than I do. But once I saw the insides, I was just kind of like, okay. I was kind of hoping maybe it would be something really different because Colourpop recently, you know, I talked about like their Getting Fresh palette in my last ranking video, and I'm like, it just, some things just seem so similar to one another and so dupable within one another. I was kind of hoping because this was going to be a collaboration that maybe it'd be really different, but it didn't like blow my socks. And then I see a new collection coming from Catrice Cosmetics, the new Tropic Exotic. So we have an eyeshadow palette, there's a matte face and body bronzers, there's a highlighter and bronzer brush, and also a nail lacquer. This is cute. It's nothing that really speaks to me, like I didn't do a double take. I don't mind Catrice makeup. I can't say they're an absolute favorite of mine, but they usually have more affordable prices. A larger face palette, the eyeshadows, I'm like, okay. It's pretty, like, to me, I'm just like, okay. Again, I'm sure there's people out there that are gonna like something like this, but for me, my eyes just kind of glaze over it, if you will. Like a glazed donut. From Nars, I thought this was interesting. The Light Reflecting Prismatic Powder. This is going to be a limited edition setting powder designed to diffuse light and improve the look of skin. It's a marbled powder enhanced with color correcting pearls to illuminate and enhance skin's natural color, and no flashback formula. It's available now in Asia. I'm not sure when it's coming here or the price on it, but I actually really didn't like the Nars light reflecting powder. I have a video up on makeup I wasted my money on and the worst makeup that I've tried so far in 2022. And I do mention that Nars light reflecting powder. I also mentioned the powder from Colourpop too. They're pretty fresh pressed powder. I just wasn't really a huge fan of that one either. So I don't know, even though this one looks cool and like the marble, I just don't think that it was really gonna be doing anything for me, so I'm gonna skip on that one. I see from Beauty Blender, so this has officially launched their new Bounce Magic Fit Creamy Bronzer and Highlighter Duo. It's a bouncy gel cream highlighter, velvety matte, pH adjusting bronzer infused with hyaluronic acid and vitamin C. It's gonna be available in 4 shades and the price is $32. When I was in Sephora last week picking up the Avh Nouveau palette, I actually went to see if this was available. It wasn't yet. There was even like a sign on it that it was like coming soon, and I was like, okay. But again, I've just made a pretty large order with Sephora, so this is something that I kind of do want to try out. It would just have to wait until my next order, which I mean, no, I mean, could just very well be like next week. I love trying out bronzers. I think it's interesting that it's the bronzer highlighter duo, even though I'm not highlighting as much these days. I feel like it's still something that I would give a shot to. And kind of along that same line, we have with Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics, the new Warm Depth Shine collection. This is going to be launching the 23rd on the website and also the 26th at Ulta Beauty. It says the collection features the return of some summertime favorites and a new line of golden hour ready bronzers. So we have some pressed bronzers for $32, there's putty highlighters for $29, and there's a hydrating oil for $20. So I haven't tried any of these products, even some of the ones that have been released before. You know, am I always down to try a bronzer? Sure. Like if this is something you'd really want to see, let me know. The only thing that I've tried from Jaclyn Cosmetics was the first launch of the lipsticks. I purchased quite a few, you know, I ended up getting my money back for those. And then I did like very randomly receive a highlight in PR. I still like, I wasn't really sure what was going on there. And that was it. That's the only PR I've gotten from Jaclyn Cosmetics. And it was one of the loose highlighters, which I'm just not a big loose highlighter kind of gal. So I didn't really use that one too much. I'm pretty sure I've decluttered it. The Pout Drip hydrating oil. I mean, I like a good lip oil. I don't know, maybe like a bronzer and a lip oil I could try out if you'd really like to see me try the brand, or if you're not so interested, you know, just let me know. I like to review products, but again, like I said in my worst makeup, even if like everyone's asking me to review something, if I really don't want to, then I'm really not gonna buy it because it's like, it's my money and I'm deciding what I'm doing with it. But that'd be, those are 2 items that I'm like interested in, so maybe I could give those a shot if you feel like seeing them. And then, let's see, I feel like this week might be kind of a short week. I know I said that last week and it was still like a 30-minute video, but that's how it usually goes over here. I see some new releases coming from REM Beauty, Ariana Grande's brand. So it says chapter 3. So there's a lip oil, lip balm, there's some lipsticks, lip pencils, and liquid lipsticks. I don't know, I just feel like I have not gotten into REM Beauty, and I haven't tried anything from the brand, but I've seen some reviews here and there, some positive, some so-so, some not so positive. I just feel like nothing has really swayed me at all. I'm just kind of like, to me right now, it's just a brand that my eyes once again kind of glazed donut over. I just do not feel I need it. I feel like I want to make jokes because I think that I'm usually kind of funny. Not all the time, but sometimes I think I'm funny. My brain is not firing on all cylinders today, so there's definitely a joke in there somewhere though. If you know it, you just leave it. I got some products from Give Beauty, Gwen Stefani's brand, that I'm gonna be trying out, and then I also got some from House Labs, so I'm gonna be trying out those brands, but this one just doesn't really call to me. I see from Essence, they're coming out with the Lash Princess eyeliner pen. Features an easy to handle chubby design and cone shaped felt tip for creating bold or natural looks. It's gonna be $4.99 each. So I know so many people love the Essence Lash Princess mascara. I personally am not a big fan, which is a very unpopular opinion. I think it's great to see them like doing something different, like coming out with a new, like, okay, I see that, I like that, it makes sense to the brand. Great price, you know, $5 for an eyeliner. I don't do a ton of liner. I mean, as you can probably tell today, and in most of my looks, I'm just not a big liner girl. Even when I wear lashes, I much more just take shadows from whatever palette it is that I'm working with, and I'll do a liner that way. I just had someone ask, I think it was in my worst makeup of 2022, I have like an all matte look, and I have liner on, and someone said, I didn't see an eyeliner listed in your description box. Can you share what you're wearing? And I didn't list an eyeliner because it's just a shadow from the palette. So I just take like a winged liner brush and do it that way. That's typically what I prefer. It's just easier for me, and if I make a mistake, it's easier to just swipe it away and then start over than it is to do like a liquid liner. So not something that I think I need, but definitely not a bad release. I see from Keys Soulcare, they're coming out with the Gleam On Highlighting Balm with Sunflower Seed Oil. Okay, shine your light with this crystal infused cream highlighter. It looks like there's 2 face and body shades for $20. Supposed to nourish you for healthy looking skin. Something that I think that I need for myself. I don't know, kind of sounds, I don't know if I would really love a formula like this. When it comes to highlighter, I really do just prefer a powder highlight. Maybe like the Charlotte Tilbury liquid highlight. I don't mind like the highlight wand, but I don't know. I don't think that I would really be loving on that one. We see the full line now from Rhode Skincare. This is Hailey Bieber's line. So this includes a peptide glazing fluid. It's $29. The Barrier Restore Cream is $29. A peptide lip treatment is $16, or you can get the kit for $95. All right, so it's fragrance-free, cruelty-free, vegan, gluten-free, dermatologist tested and developed. Okay, so we've known that this is coming for a while, but this is my first time seeing all of the products, and I think even the packaging. So I don't mind it. I don't mind the prices either. I would not have been shocked if they were even more expensive. So that's fun to see. So we have, you know, Hailey's Signature Step to Dewy Glaze Skin, moisturizer, the lip treatment. Is there anything that I feel like I need to have right at this moment? No. Mind maybe testing out a product or two. I don't know what it is with me and like lip products and lip oils and lip masks, but that always kind of calls out to me. But it's interesting to see all the products. It's definitely a different price point that I thought that it was going to be. But are you going to be running out to grab this one? I just don't think it's anything that I like need right now. And then I see from Charlotte Tilbury, she is coming out with a new toner. This one is the Glow Toner, Pore Refining Acid Free, to resurface the feel of skin, reduce the appearance of pores. Supposed to give you a plump effect and a gleaming glow. Okay, I do not see a price or a date on it right now. The Charlotte Tilbury skincare, I don't love so much. There's a few products that I don't mind from the brand, but nothing that I'm like, this is like a holy grail to me. This is something that I need to keep, you know, putting in my skincare routine. I need to keep repurchasing. Sounds interesting to me with some of the ingredients. Niacinamide resurfacing acid alternatives, because it sounds like it's exfoliating, but without acid. Usually we see something like a lactic acid is often pretty common in exfoliating products. So I'm not sure. I feel like I would have to dive into the ingredients a little bit more, but again, is it something that I feel like I have to have? I don't use toners often on my skin. I don't feel like I need to have a ton of exfoliating products either. I have dry skin and sensitive skin, and over exfoliating is a problem that I used to have. I'm in recovery from that, and I feel like I'm doing pretty well. So I don't really stock up on a ton of exfoliating products. So if it was something that I was really thinking about buying, I'd probably deep dive the ingredients just a little bit, because I feel like that's interesting. But probably something that I'm going to skip on for right now. I do see that Treadmill is coming out with a new box. This did already launch, so this is the Treadmill box. I often read from Treadmill One's Instagram account, and she started her own company where she puts together these boxes. It's not a subscription box. You just pay each time if you decide that you want the box. These do sell out though, so oftentimes you do sign up on the website and you'll get an alert when they go for sale, and you can pay for it. Like this one is $44. And this included some products from Colourpop, their body butter with hyaluronic acid, from Origins, their gel moisturizer, First Aid Beauty, the 2-in-1 cleansing oil and makeup remover, and then a few different products from Keys Soulcare, their lip balms, cheek tints, and then from Wildcat Skin, their eye gel. So probably nothing that I really need to have in here. Some products that I've already tried or that I do already have in my collection, or some that I'm just not interested in. But I think this is a really fun box idea for those of you that are makeup lovers, but you don't want to be purchasing everything or like purchasing right away, and you can kind of get a variety of different products. Like if there's one that really speaks to you, you're often getting that at a pretty good discount. So that one did launch. If it's still available now, I will of course have it linked in the description box. I see a new brand that is coming, a new fragrance brand. This is Born Dreamer, and this is from Charlie D'Amelio. So she really rose to like TikTok fame quite quickly. So now she is launching her own brand. She's done collaborations with Morphe 2, I believe it is. I think she's kind of like the face of Morphe 2. So we have the Born Dreamer fragrance. It's $48. The refill is going to be $35, and it's supposed to be fruity floral. Will be available at June 26th, and it is going to be an Ulta exclusive. So congratulations to her. Very exciting. I don't know. This bottle looks gigantic. Like next to her in the photo, it looks so big. I don't know, maybe it's like the star on top. I'm not sure. Cute idea. Is it something that I have to have? Probably not. But it is interesting to see people kind of branch out and do their own things from this. Like Addison Rae kind of rose to TikTok fame like at the same time as Charlie, and I know she's gone on to be involved with Item Beauty, I believe it is, Item Beauty, which is at Sephora. So always interesting. Not something that I need, but I'm sure a lot of people will be buying it up. I'm just gonna finish with some hair care, and then we will jump into the giveaway. So from Beauty Bay, they are now coming out with a hairline, and it's affordable. They have hair oils, hair serums, a scalp tonic, some different hair masks, and a shampoo and conditioner. Looks like the prices are around $8.50, $9, $11, I think is the most expensive that I see. So that's very exciting. Probably nothing that I need. I do get extensions, so a lot of times I have hair products that I'm getting either from my salon or kind of more approved by them. So I don't really venture out a whole lot from that. And then from Olaplex, they're coming out with their number 4 C-Bond Maintenance Clarifying Shampoo. This removes damaging impurity buildups from the environment, hair care, and daily life. It's supposed to be good for volume, softness, a shine, and clarity, and it's going to be $30. I really loved the Olaplex line. I still use their oil quite a bit, but again, with getting extensions and having a little bit of different maintenance with them, I'm kind of using the products that I either get from my salon, recommended from them, approved by them, and that sort of thing. So I really just right now have been using their number 7 oil, and then I still will use, I think it's their number 3 once I am out and have washed my hair. All of the new releases, but like I said, I do have a giveaway this week, so let's jump into that. So I have been doing the giveaways weekly in the Will I Buy It videos, and typically I do name who the winner is from last week's giveaway, but I don't have them drawn yet just because today's been a little bit crazy and I jumped right from my doctor's appointment to film this video. But I do always link the winner's name in my description box, and then I do pin the comment of the winner. So if you go back to last week's video, there should now be a pinned comment with the winner on there. But for this week, I just put together another little prize pack. I have some skincare in here from Saturday Skin. I have their pore clarifying toner from Versed. I have their cleansing balm from Benefit. I have their this isn't really skincare, but their Super Setter spray. I really enjoy that one. And then from Patchology, their Breakout Box, a 3-in-1 acne treatment. Sigma Beauty, their Sigma Switch. So I have this in my bathroom, so it's really nice to be able to clean off your brushes in between like using different shades. From Moda Brushes, I have some minis here, some mini brushes. From Charlotte Tilbury, her clear brow gel. And then from the Balm, I have the Will Powder. So this is a face palette, it has 4 different shades. And then I included a few products in here from my collaboration with Ofra, the Millie Gloss and the Story lipstick. And then also 2 more, I have the Start Inspired highlight right here, and then also the Chiclet Blush Duo. That is the prize pack for this week. It's really simple to enter into my giveaways. Just make sure that you are subscribed here, maybe double check that you are still subscribed to my channel, and then just leave a comment and include the hashtag SamSquad, and then I pick a winner from the comments that include the hashtag SamSquad. So if you want to leave a comment, you want to let me know about some of these new releases or what you're interested in getting or what you want to see from me, but you don't want to enter into the giveaway, just don't include that hashtag. And I will draw a winner for next week. Like I said, I do respond to your comment asking how to get in touch with you so I can get your mailing address, and then I do pin that comment. A reminder that that will only be coming from my verified YouTube account, not Telegram, not WhatsApp. I don't ask you for like to text me or to send me money for your giveaway package or anything like that. So just a reminder that those are scam accounts and we do not want to interact with scam accounts. I have learned that in order to get me like an email address or an Instagram where I can contact you for your giveaway information, if you include it but you leave out things like the @ symbol and that sort of thing, then YouTube typically will keep those comments. Otherwise they delete comments that have usually like the @ symbol for your email or like at Instagram, that sort of thing. That should be everything for this week. Let me know what you think of all of these new makeup releases. Stay tuned if you're interested in a health update. I'll have that coming soon when I'm not feeling so fuzzy on everything that I just learned, but I'm feeling very relieved that it's nothing that is super serious and nothing that I can't work on and make some changes and things like that. So all good there, but I will have some more new makeup coming up with my Sephora haul and some more chatty videos coming your way soon. So other than that, if you enjoyed this one, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I hope you also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll see you in my next video.